for this! Check on this guy. Where? This way. I'll keep watch. I was running out. Sounded like it came from over there. Over here! Don't get away!
Lost count how many times...
Help me, Batman, please!
You know, I'm grateful for a job, but I never signed up for this. First the fires, now the whole city under attack?
I'm positive the arsonist you were tracking was Firefly.
Firefly? That explains a lot. Those fires were something else. Some of the worst I've seen.
Was there anything linking them? Location, type of building?
Yeah. They were all abandoned tenements or redevelopment projects. Does that mean something?
I can't say for certain yet. Don't worry. You'll be taken back to GCPD. Wait here. The fire crew are being held. There's a well-protected watchtower in the south of Miyagani Island. I need to plan my attack.
A bunch of Penguin and Harvey's boys working together. I'm telling you, sign of the apocalypse. You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
can't disrupt a watchtower turret. I should use the remote hacking device to blind it.
That penguin guy got these guns, but whatever the Arkham Knight's paying him, it's not enough. Guns down. So get your guards up, all right? Yeah, it's at Gotham with people. Look out! It's the bat! Come on, Batman! Hit me! Looks like you can use a little help. Got one left. Make it go. You're not the only one with a hot. Not so tough now, are you? Breathe! No. Ain't heard from Beaks in ages. I think he went on religion.
Batman, you're a hard man. Sir, the preparations are complete. Nightfall is ready. I will leave it for you to decide when it's time to come home.
Thanks, Alfred.
I thoughtfully located my next challenge by Divinity Churchyard, Detective, so that you can desperately pray for help in overcoming it.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
There he is!
One of the missing fire crew is being held near Grand Avenue Station. I'm going to get him back.
Plan your attack, sir. Multiple sentry gun placements have been detected.
Don't know where you've gone, man.
Batman! Batman. God, it's really you.
I need you to stay calm and concentrate. Firefly was the arsonist your crew has spent the last few weeks tracking.
Firefly? You sure?
I haven't seen police records, but I suspect there was never a sign of forced entry.
State-of-the-art alarm systems, automated response, it was always neutralized. Whoever it was, they were one step ahead of us the whole time. Even had the chief spooked. Have you found him?
Don't worry, I'll find the chief. A GCPD officer is en route to pick you up. The militia have taken up a position underneath the botanical gardens. Bad mistake.
I think they might disagree with you, sir. Scans are showing them to be armed and protected with multiple sentry gun placements.
Nice driving, idiot! Batman! Sworn I saw a robot earlier.
Three checkpoints remaining. I'll take them all.
The occupation's hanging on by a thread, sir.
These minor victories could give a man hope, courage, conviction. Don't fall for it.
The Rail station entrance has been taken over by the militia. I'm taking it back.
Crap, he's coming after us! They will flank us! Move! I'm going!
I should get back to the car. It's under attack. I'm out of ammo.
Don't make me pull the trigger!
Two checkpoints left. They don't stand a chance.
Brute force works on unskilled opponents, Batman. But are you ready to take on a warrior?
A checkpoint in Drescher trying to cut off one of the roads. No chance.
It's a substantial compound, sir, and appears to be housing several drones. Be careful.
Ask me, it's a good thing Ivy died. She wasn't on anyone's side but her own. You seen Batman's tank? Man, that thing's like a decade ahead of the stuff Black Ops are using.
One checkpoint left. Time to finish the job.
Good riddance, I say.
To the last remaining checkpoint. Get ready. The Bat's coming.
Penguin's weapons caches have been found and destroyed. Excellent work, sir.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. Pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
You haven't arrived at the churchyard, Batman, despite my clear instructions. Do not risk my ire. The unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective, ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud detective, a dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? Well done, Detective. I think you're getting the hang of it. Detective, do you have a death wish? Is it merely incompetence at carrying out said inclination that has kept you alive so long? That's one Batman. The water might be lower, but you're still out of your depth. Look at you, Detective. Hanging there in that hideous machine like a particularly ugly chandelier. Not quite, Detective. Detective, do you have a death wish? Is it merely incompetence at carrying out said inclination that has kept you alive so long? Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose. You know, Detective, if I'd rigged that grapple point to detach, you could be dead in a moment. But where would the satisfaction be in that? You will be your own downfall, Detective. I have no doubt. Careful, Detective, or those blades will...
I did it! I actually did it! I mean, Of course I did. Good. As expected.
Is it merely incompetence in carrying out said inclination that has kept you alive so long? Water is almost as low as Catwoman's chances of freedom. Why don't you celebrate with my friends? You know what? I wanted you to destroy the robot. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there.
Your death was inevitable. Statistical certainty.
You to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan.
I don't think you'll be solving this one.
I wanted wanted you to destroy the robots. I did. It's all part of my immaculately constructed master plan. So there! I seem to have scratched your car. I'd swap insurance details, but I expect you'll be dead by morning. Not quite, Detective.
Detective.
Excellent. You are barely keeping up to the precise degree my equations predict. Careful on your way out. You know, the line between perfectly designed riddle and unfair death trap really comes down to user error.
Hey, Eddie. Can't we play a different game? This one's getting old.
Ready to die, my dear?
Here's hoping Eddie hasn't started cheating. And they say black cats are bad luck.
Another key. Well done. Of course, you'll lose all 9 lives in an instant should I push this detonator.
Another door unlocked. What a surprise.
I've always been the smartest man in the room, Detective, forced to endure the suspicions and mockery of those whose meager mental faculties prohibited them from appreciating that fact. And then you appear in Gotham, dressing up your cognitive capabilities marginally superior as they are to that of the average hoodlum, in the guise of a crusading hero. And oh, how the people swooned. To the orphanage, hero! It's time to rejoin Catwoman for another trial.
A GCPD patrol car has reported a number of gang members assaulting a hostage in the vicinity of Falcone shipping yard. It could very well be another of the missing Station 17 firefighters.
So has the Bat taken care of these Arkham Knight punks yet?
So who's Nightwing and Robin? I bet they're the same guy.
It's the freaking Bat!
Don't stop on my account, Batman. Bastards don't deserve the air they breathe.
You're safe now.
How many have you found? God, I almost don't want to know.
Most of your crew are alive, back at GCPD. Just 3 are missing.
Not for long with you looking.
Wait here. A GCPD officer is en route to pick you up.
As if Wayne didn't have enough expensive cars. Batman! It's Batman! So Holly went after the bat. Good for her. The bat's here!
Selina's still trapped at the orphanage. Together, we'll get her out.
I ain't never had so much fun.
You see what that thing does to cars?
I ain't staying to find out.
He's on our tail! Outrun that thing!
Come on, lose him.
It is him.
Riddler, tell me what you know.
Like hell, Bat Freak.
Last chance.
I'll talk.
Oh, this is like Arkham City.
You're back.
I said I'd get you out of here.
I know. It's just... nothing. Let's get to the next room, okay? Before my head explodes.
Well, hello again to my favorite comedy double act. I'd just like to say what a novelty it's been constructing riddle chambers for 2 half-wits instead of 1. Why, that's practically a whole wit between you. Dark Knight, when you failed your feline friend and are done mourning over her headless corpse, perhaps we'll do this again with, Robin? Or maybe that prodigal son of yours over in Bloodhaven.
The gap in the wall? I could reach it with a pounce.
Riddle me this. Can a maze still amaze if it doesn't have walls? Catwoman? Good. That pain is what stupidity feels like.
Oh, Eddie, you're going to feel very, very stupid when I catch up with you.
Oh, what a shock. For you, I mean, Detective. I was expecting it.
You know, I had to disable a security system like this when I robbed Queen Industry. Never mind.
Halfway there. Now for a final twist.
Nearly there, Selina.
Done on this side.
Okay, done over here.
Congratulations. And now your reward. Robot.
There's plenty here. Take your pick. This one's for you, Eddie.
take the key. I suppose you've just about earned it.
When I get out of here, I'm sticking this collar around Eddie's neck.
Well, how clever the pair of you must feel. How smug. Well, I hate to intrude upon this miserable little moment of victory, but I wanted you to be aware you're very unlikely to see one another again. Catwoman, the Batman will fail you, because waiting for him beneath Ranelagh Ferry Terminal is my greatest trial.
Batman, are we?
Don't let what Riddler said get to you.
Eddie is an idiot, but he's an idiot who built a series of underground death traps across the city.
And?
And I just wanted to say, be safe. This is definitely your mess, and I appreciate you cleaning it up, but just be careful while you do it, okay?
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line.
Jeez, he's coming after us!
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph, so I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure. My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, Detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-sized children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Teutoburg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, Detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat. Careful, Detective. I'd like the car to be working when I'm done. What? Impossible! That cannot be! You should have followed to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely. I've got the equations right here. I don't understand. How are you still alive? Oh, of course. You got lucky, didn't you? It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot. I can hardly factor luck. I'm not a homeopath. Farewell, Dark Knight. No! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me! Come now, detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanisms. You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will. Don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. That's more like it, detective. You failed! For the briefest moment, you almost seemed capable. Feel that, detective? It's called humiliation. Come back to the start of the course and I'll serve up some more. Another attempt? My, but you're optimistic. Prefer that Roman knockoff Mercury. Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is it. It has to be. Don't worry, detective. You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference. Hurry up, detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. An expertly executed failure. Come now, detective. A trained monkey could complete this course. Assuming I had trained him, naturally. If you're feeling vainglorious enough for another attempt, Dark Knight, you must trundle back to the start of the course. want you to know, Detective, that I'm recording all your attempts at this for posterity. And for my social media presence, of course. Turn around, you dark knucklehead. Detective, time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman. Too slow, Detective, too slow. For a second there, I was almost concerned. Feel that, Detective? It's called humiliation. Come back to the start of the course and I'll serve up some more. Detective, turn around! Hurry up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. Ha! You failed! Your idiocy never ceases to... Well, actually, no. I have come to expect it. Actually, no. Come on, Detective! Back to the start of the course! Back to the start of the course! Would you like another attempt at that lap? The other way, Detective. Don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. You did it. You did it. The key. Now you collect the key. Those are the rules, and I have to follow the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Okay, almost there.
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness.
And here we go. Oh, that's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my down.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble, I artfully obfuscate, but I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover when you attempt my final riddle room. Memory, Detective, because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I can remember every time you've hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.